I'm going to ask Babul Supriyo. Babul Supriyo, let's widen this. Because you come from Bengal, where again culture is a very important part of the politics of Bengal. And again, we've seen only in the recent past, riots, including in your constituency of Asansol. Is there a feeling somewhere that we are dividing people? Now, who is responsible? You have every right to question maybe the Mamata Banerjee government in Bengal's context. But are you fearing now that we are dividing Indians? Hindu versus Muslim, maybe in the Karnataka context, Lingayat versus Vokaliga, dare I say Lingayat versus Veerashaivas? Are we dividing people and dividing them through instruments of hate and violence?
Rajiv, there are two ways of putting things across. I love the way Prakashji has a very deep, he's from my fraternity, Khushbuji is also from my fraternity. He has a very deep, nice, calm voice. But what he's saying has reasons for her to get a little infuriated. I don't think that, you can talk about the preamble of the Constitution which says of the people, for the people, by the people, and then strip them of the religion that they want to believe. If we are staying in a country where Hinduism, Muslim, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, everything, it coexisted for so many years, I think the division in the country is being caused by this, while we are trying to fight falsehood, where Congress and other, when they do not have issues, they're attacking the BJP government because, yes, BJP has a history and BJP RSS has been the parent organization of BJP, not the political wing, but an ideological wing, and they are close to Hinduism. What is the problem in that? I don't understand. See, I'm a new politician. I do not have the baggage of politics with me. In Bengal, as you said, I am fighting falsehood, if then anything else. Because the propaganda, the way things are put forth, it infuriates me. My daughter says, Daddy, you cannot get excited in a debate. I have been an avid debater in my college. I don't like this, but in political debates, it's about drowning the opposition's voice. That is what is.
Who's playing the politics of Hindu Rashtra?
I'm telling you, Hinduism is a civilization, Rajdeep. In history, we have read Hinduism is a civilization. It's not a religion. Even in Hindu, we talk about 33 crore gods. Everyone has the right to go to their own mandirs. This is very sad to see today that suddenly the Hindus themselves, they have gone every mile possible to degrade and to abuse their own very religion, and to just for political gains. And that is what is dividing the country. If I don't respect my own religion, how on earth can I respect the other religion? You spoke about cow. You spoke about cow.
Babul.
I'll tell you, see, I grew up in Bengal. In my college days, yes, I have had beef. There's nothing wrong in it.
Babul,
but let me tell you
Babul,
one thing.
1 second.
Will you go to a Islam-Muslim ilaka? Sir, 1 minute. I'll let you speak. Yeah. Obviously, you'll get a chance to speak. If you go to a Muslim para, will you really walk your dog through it? No. Because, they say in Islam, the saliva of the dog is not something they can handle, because that spoils their, their namaz or something. There is some ritual about it. Will you open a pork shop in an Islam neighborhood? No. So this is India. Multi-cultures existed here, multi-religions accepted here. So don't try to force a cow slaughter shop, a beef shop in a Hindu community. I think that is what the continuous repetition of falsehood and propaganda is something. I see this in Bengal.
Okay, let him now respond.
You go to Boshirat and see what is happening there.
Okay.
If you give me a sermon on culture, let me tell you that I spoke to that Imam for 15 minutes yesterday in the night. I tried my very best to find his number. I spoke to him for 15 minutes in the night yesterday. I applauded him in the Twitter, and I asked him, sir, find out a way where like as a MP of your constituency, I can walk into your neighborhood, I can speak to you, and I can share and see what I can do for the community. It's very hard for me to be a singer and then turn into a politician, where as a singer I sang for everyone.
Does the Imam's grief matter as much as the grief of a Hindu boy or not for you?
That's what Rajiv, he's half, his truths
I'd
are
like
half.
to ask
His knowledge is half. I told I'll skin you to the two TMC guys who came and abused the women women who were falling at my feet asking for help. They were complaining against the police who were omnipresent for those 2 hours. As I said in the beginning, I have a very clear thought process.
Shouldn't the reverse be true
I'm fighting
also?
falsehood. What Mr. Raj said is absolute false. He's teaching us culture. The first thing of culture is to have knowledge about what you're speaking. I'm sorry, sir. You did not have knowledge. You have half knowledge about what you spoke about, and you have no right to do that.
Okay. Cultural choices are our own. What we eat, what we wear, who we marry. Surely in this wonderful world of Karnataka, in particular, an inclusive society, that should not matter. I gave you the example of Mangalore. I give you other examples this state has had. As we are now finding, even within Hinduism, numerous sects, numerous gods. Should everybody not have the right to worship their own? Is your notion of Hindu Rashtra, therefore, inimical, particularly in parts of the country like Karnataka, which will not accept this kind of one religion, one way of life, one food, one culture? You agree with that or not?
No, but I think that, when it comes to the Congress kind of secularism, I don't understand. Yes, as she said, I appreciate the fact that she says that we have not been impeccable. There are mistakes we have made. Yes, there have been several, comments made by BJP leaders which the party doesn't.
So
own,
you don't subscribe to an Anand Kumar
second,
Hegde's comments? No, give me a direct answer. Do you subscribe to your own fellow minister, Anand Kumar Hegde, calling for a review of the constitution,
no, I don't
removal of the word secular?
I do not agree to it, but suspending someone or not suspending someone is something that should be left to the party high command.
That's
I don't want to
why I
interfere
say
in that.
your behavior is speaking, not
That
your
is
speech.
when
What is my behavior?
All your
Prakash ji,
behaviors.
you are known for your,
The High
very,
Command
very...
has to set it right,
No, no,
Babuji.
1 minute.
And
No,
we
no,
had
have
set
a
an
word on
example.
this secular
At least
We
our
had
high
set an
command is
example with Manish Shankaraya.
Khushbu, at least our high command is chosen by the party in a democratic process, not the way your dynasty chooses that Rahul Gandhi has to be the president. At least give us that
problem
much.
with that, Gandhi. You
No,
know,
I
there's a
definitely have a
confusion.
problem.
Let me tell you, there's
I
a confusion with the
Khushbu ji,
BJP.
I did not speak when you were speaking.
No,
Let me
I'm
finish.
saying the
He asked me
BJP has a
question.
confusion about
No,
Gandhi
now you are
because they
breaking
say,
your own rule.
No, they say
Let me
it's
speak.
about the
Khushbu ji,
Gandhi, and let
I
me
didn't
remind
speak when you
you
spoke.
that it is also about the
No,
Nehru.
see,
So
no. I have a problem. I have a problem when Rahul Gandhi cannot come here and take. I challenge him. Let him take up the challenge. If he thinks what BJP is doing is wrong, BJP has not started this. BJP was not even in power. He was only there for 4 or 5 years in between. What was the RSS? Yes, the Hindus went to the temples. The BJP leaders went to the temples. They worshipped. They did what they wanted to do. I challenge Rahul Gandhi to come to Karnataka and talk about issues, talk about his ideology, talk about how he's going to change India, how it is going to be different.
Here.
One second.
He has
Khushbu,
been
let me
touring,
finish.
Karnataka.
Let me finish. Yes, ask him to talk to Karnataka, the people in Karnataka, about how he's going to be different as a president from the previous 60 years, and not go to the temples. I challenge him not to do what BJP is doing.
That's a problem. If
you
Rahul Gandhi doesn't go to temple, then they have a problem.
See,
If
I have
Rahul
a
Gandhi
problem.
goes to a temple, they have a problem.
You have a problem because I'm talking logic.
No,
I say
you're
if
not
you hate
talking
it so much,
logic.
if you hate it so much,
That's the problem.
if I hate it so much,
Rahul Gandhi
if
goes
you
to
are
a
hating
problem,
it so much,
that
I
Rahul
challenge
Gandhi goes
Rahul
to a
Gandhi.
temple, it's a problem.
I challenge Rahul Gandhi to win it.
doesn't go to a problem.
No, one second, let me finish.
No,
I challenge Rahul Gandhi to win this Karnataka elections with his issues. He has so many complaints against the Modi government. Let him win it on that. Why is he suddenly trying to go to,
so you're going to see the
go to
results.
mandirs and masjids and
Babuji,
mosques and
it's
all
not
of that?
just
I
Rahul
did not go.
Gandhi. It is
I did not
atheist
go.
Siddaramaiya also
Yeah,
who started going to
I'm a
temples these
BJP
days.
guy. When
I
is the
think we
last
should
time
discuss
I'm
you
atheist?
Siddaramaiya.
Said Malavi.
I am a BJP guy. I'm an atheist.
Babul,
I'm an atheist. You'll never see any ritual in my house. I don't go to temples.
it's
I'm not going to
okay,
get.
it's okay.
Babul.
Yes, I
Rahul
am.
Gandhi and Siddaramaiah,
Yes.
they go to temples too. You go only to temple. That's our problem.
No, that's what you think. No, one second. See what Prakash ji is doing. He's playing those one-liner kind of politics, which gives you a lot of.
Because I don't need to give a speech to put my point. One line is enough.
No, but what you're saying, you're playing to the gallery, Mr. Raj. You're playing to the gallery. Who tells you that I go only to the?
You're here because
One
of this
second.
gallery.
Yeah. But you are same applies to you as well. What you are speaking makes no sense. We were friends when we were talking there, but
Let them
now
decide.
No. Why? Let them. They
Babul,
will
1
decide.
minute.
Why are you saying that I only go to temples? How do you know? What do you know about me? Do you know that my grandmother takes me to a masjid to
Yeah,
जब
but-
नजर लगती है एक मिनट मुझे
but you
बात
tell
करने
others
दीजिए.
to go only
मुझे
to
बात
temples.
करने दीजिए. Let me speak. See, it is about anger management when
We
you
thought
get
religion
involved
was
with this
about
kind-
personal
No,
choices,
I am saying
right?
that what makes him say that? My own grandmother takes me to masjids जब उनको लगता है कि हमको नजर लगी है नजर उतारना है. I go to masjid. I grew up in a place where 500 meters on the right side was Imam Bara. We went to Muharram. We went to the Eid Melas. We used to have those sweets. Half of my friends
So
in
I'm
foreign
asking you
countries.
this, Babul
Half
bhai.
of my friends in foreign countries are Pakistanis
Okay, so
and
I'm
Muslims.
Babul-
So what gives him the right to make a statement that I only go to temple? Mr. Raj, please keep your
You are getting
ideologies to
disturbed by
yourself.
Siddaramaiah
Talk
and
about
Rahul Gandhi
yourself.
going to
Do
temples.
not make personal comments, please.
Okay.
If that gives you claps, please do it outside, not in a
just a
debate.
minute.
I want to talk about Gujarat, about my personal experience as a singer.
No,
you know,
yes.
I've been going to Gujarat for a very long time. I started young, for a very long time, to Surat, to Vadodara, to Ahmedabad for musical shows. After 2003, I was not a BJP guy, or I was not even close to politics. I used to ask those drivers and all of that because we were all disturbed as Indians about what happened in 2003. I'm not
2002.
talking about people getting exonerated from the Supreme Court. Our Prime Minister got, Amit Shah got. That's a different thing. That's the judiciary. Now, what I'm saying that I wanted to know how are the Muslims staying there and what is the state there. Trust me, if you go to Gujarat, even today, if you go to Surat, a city which is number one in terms of Swachh Bharat, in terms of development, in terms of smart city, see the amount of Muslims that stay there and they're happy because there is ample amount of work, prosperities, work opportunities that have been created for them. It is actually development which can get rid of all this hate, and Modi ji did it for several years there. What I have objection to is the continuous propaganda of falsehood and labeling. Anand Hegde said something. You can debate that. Like he said,
He's a minister, sir, in your
yes,
government.
I understand.
May I have a
not an
word on
ordinary
this?
citizen.
Siddaramaiah
May I
is
have
the
a
chief
word
minister
on
too. Siddaramaiah is the chief minister too. You
He
can
said
debate that. No, you can
Siddaramaiah said
debate that.
the name Ram is in my name. Anand Kumar Hegde said a community should be wiped out. You cannot compare the two.
You yourself said, Rajdeep, that yes, Anand Kumar Hegde, what he said is debatable. It must be
No, I
debated.
don't say debatable, it's
but
shocking.
Can you hold the entire BJP RSS for what he said? That's not correct. And that's what they're doing.
Why don't you act against him?
Well-
Why this silence?
Well,
Chuppi
why-
kyun hai?
well,
You
well-
talk so much. Talk against him also.
Well, that's what
Sack
I'm saying.
him, suspend
Yes,
him.
that's true.
You allowed him to take a yatra through Karnataka.
That is exactly what I'm saying, that if you are debating about him, you are making the point that he should be suspended. The High Command is listening. Let them do what they want to do. I am no one to talk about it.
It's 3
Can
months
I
now.
suspend him from here? Can I do something from
Do you
him?
think he should be suspended?
Do I think he should be suspended? He should be reprimanded. I do not want to use the word suspended, but definitely he could be reprimanded. So many times, do you know about what Prime Minister, how he reprimands people who make false comments? He thanked people in the parliamentary Balajogi auditorium for
Right.
not making wrong statements before the UP elections. He said कि जिन्होंने अच्छी बातें की है उनको धन्यवाद, जिन्होंने अपने मुंह बंद रखा उनको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.